What's up with it? It's your boy Derek, it's your boy Eric, twins, back at it again. Come to you guys live with a brand new episode of
Gemini Mood Swings.
Alright, this is episode number 2. And on this episode, we're featuring our player partner,
Rick B.
Alright.
What's good?
Yes, sir. We're glad to have you on here. And, what's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn, man.
Yes, sir. Now, what's your
The
birthday?
really sign. I was born on January 16th.
So that's just happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to all the Capricorns out here. I know
Yeah.
It's your
January.
season.
Shout out to Bryson.
Live it up while it's your
Shout
time.
out, shout out.
Hey,
About.
and, on this episode today, we were talking about love. Like, what is love? Like, love from a sibling's perspective, love from a
Parents.
and love from a relationship, like husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, what should you expect out of a relationship, and what should you give in a relationship? Like,
Exactly.
and after this video, make sure you guys comment and like it. Make sure you guys comment what do you expect out of a relationship, and what do you want, and what is the top 3 things you need in a relationship.
From your parents, your siblings, and your girlfriend and boyfriends.
Make sure y'all subscribe too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
that.
Ski. Alright. So like, Rick, we'll start with you today since you're the guest. What do you like believe love is from in a relationship, like husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend? What do you believe love is?
I'm the type dude, I'm gonna be real. I fall in love easy.
I know.
Oh no, you know what I'm saying?
Tinder.
It's crazy. But don't get it twisted though, you know what I'm
Tinder
saying?
like that.
Like it's always player though, like, but you know what I'm saying, same time, like, I just fall in love real easy. And but
I feel like
it's
the
really
same.
and it really be based off like the effort for me, like you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, people especially when you single or whatever, you'll wind up in this place where, you know what I'm saying, you ain't tied down.
Is it true?
You know what I'm saying? You can move how you want to, so you in this place where you just moving around or whatever, so you can run into however many people, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you get somebody that always just come out in the front, you know what I mean? Like, they just always doing more, going out their way, you know what I'm saying, making sure you eat. Especially that's big for me, like I don't just be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to eat, man, you feel me? You gonna eat with me, like, you feel me? Like, that's what we gonna do. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, they going out the way, they trying to feed you, they trying to pull up on you, they trying to see you, you feel me? Like,
I understand.
It's just more so like on effort for me. Like I love to see like who really like on you, you feel me? Like
you want somebody who wants you, just like like what is the reason? Like, I mean, like, you feel like they want why they want you though? Like, what's the reason?
I don't know, man. I feel like, man, you know what I'm saying, everybody feel like they just the realest person.
True. But
I just feel like, you know, I can really relate to a lot of people. I'm very understanding. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I haven't been through everything, but I done seen a lot of different stuff out here. Like, you know, so it just be crazy. It's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I don't judge people either. Like, you know what I'm saying, I want you to just be who you are around me, so I know, you know what I'm saying, who I'm dealing with. I don't want to be guessing, you know what I'm saying, the whole time trying to see.
You don't want to act, you don't want to
exactly.
You don't want to pretend
from the jump.
Yeah.
That's a good issue to have. Like, I feel like my thing is, within a relationship, the very first thing you should do is trust. You got to be real with somebody. That's the one thing I'm to piggyback off what you were saying. Was like, you feel like you're not the realest dude, but you feel like you're real in a relationship. Like, you feel like you're upfront with your intentions. Like, what I read, like, I'm single, like, so like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm single. Like,
yeah, we gotta have understanding. We gotta communicate.
Exactly. And like, even if like we get to that level, like, communicate, like, what is this? Like, don't leave nobody guessing. Like, don't let nobody like just be up in the air. Like, let them know like what y'all on. Like, cause like you gotta respect somebody's time, respect somebody's boundaries. Cause if they giving like they out of you, you don't want them like. You want them to meet you half. I mean, you want them to meet you halfway, not like 25, 10%. Exactly, type stuff.
For sure.
So, like, for me, like, what I want out of a relationship with love is like, I believe the person should be understanding. Like, if you don't have an understanding of somebody, you don't have anything. That's a big thing, because you have to be transparent with your partner. If you're not transparent with your partner, who can you be transparent with?
That's important. Transparency. Like I say that all the time. Like, you just gotta have a like true understanding. Like you gotta like it go back to that communication. You know what I'm saying?
Cause communication. Like the reason I feel like a lot of relationships fail is because like this is my brother, this is my friends, and like if they got an issue in life, like you can't even I'm trying to help you, like don't lie to me, because if you lying to me, I can't really help you. I can't solve the problem. Like, how am I fix the problem if I don't know the problem? You steady lying, talking about everything good, but like everything ain't good. Tell me the problem. You steady lying. Like we can't fix it.
You suffering.
Exactly, you suffering on the inside, but you don't want to say nothing just because
now we lacking. Now we lacking because you ain't keeping it 100.
Every time you lie, you just keep hitting the brick wall. Like you ain't getting through.
Exactly. You can't do that. Like
and this is just from the male's perspective. Like we not trying to come like just regulate nothing, because at the end of the day we're just, you know what I'm saying, we're regular guys.
It's just our point of view, like,
but we just saying, like, you know, just guys like us, what we, you know what I'm saying, like what we like, we like real women.
Exactly.
Like that's what, you know what I'm saying.
I don't like a superficial woman, like
from the hair to the body.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I ain't gonna be perfect every day. I don't need somebody that's gonna be perfect every day. I just need somebody that's, you know what I'm saying,
that's real with me. Just
like,
be real.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause like you supposed to, like in a relationship, you supposed to be my best friend. Like you can't look at your best friend in the face and lie. Like I can't have my partner lying to me. Like that ain't cool. Like that ain't the code. And you can't be breaking the code. Like so it's like in a relationship, like
keep the code.
Just keep the code. To be real and be upfront with your partner.
Be transparent.
Be transparent up front. Let people know what it is up front. Like if you're not trying to get in a relationship, don't get in a relationship. And women, if he say he's not ready for a relationship, don't rush him into a relationship, because y'all just finna hit a brick wall.
Definitely.
Because like understand, you don't want to push nobody into it. Like here at Gemini Mood Swings, we all about taking time to grow and grow together. Because it's like don't ever rush into things, because only thing I fast is crash.
For sure.
Cause it's a marathon, just like Nipsey, RP to the late Nipsey. It's a marathon. We need to take that and just apply it to our life. It's a marathon.
Alright, now this time we'll start with Ed. Like Ed, okay, like in the siblings, since you my brother, like okay, like my little bro, you know how I got. But you're older brother as well. He's older out of 4. He's the oldest out of 4, so I mean like.
Oldest, bro. Out of mine too.
He's oldest out of 3. I'm oldest out of 5. He's oldest out of 4.
What's up?
So you know, like it's just different levels to this. You know what I mean? Hey, big bro. But I mean, like, what do you feel like love is out of a sibling relationship? Is it brother to brother, brother to sister, sister to brother, sister to sister? Like, just go like in different levels. Like, make sure you.
Okay, like to my twin, I believe that our relationship should be tighter than anybody's relationship, to be real, because like to be honest, to talk to him, I don't gotta speak. I only gotta look. Like it's there. Like you should be close with the twin. Like it should be there. Y'all shouldn't be separate. It's like 2 heads think better than one. But y'all also should be separate and like have your own time and have your own mind too.
Like parents, if you got twins, like don't put them in the same class.
Yeah, don't put that.
Like make sure like our parents stress you, because now you got 2 different opinions. We still close, but you still got 2 different opinions. Twins in the same class kind of be like be handicapped almost.
The same opinions.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that, because it's like iron sharpen iron. Like you can't get better. You can't get better if y'all thinking the same, because we might be making the same mistake.
Exactly.
So it's like it's good to have a different opinion. Like don't ever think your brother's slow, your sister's slow. Make sure, like they just got a different opinion. They look at the world through a different perspective, and you gotta thank them for that, because they allowing you to see the world through a whole different lens. And you gotta understand that they're not dumb, they're not slow. They're allowing you to look at the world through their eyes, but you gotta accept that and look through their eyes, and don't be too judgmental, because they say what they're saying for a reason. They're not saying it just to say it. They see it their way. Like that's the way you might see it blue, they see it red.
Exactly. And I believe that you should take something from everybody. It's like you should never just look at somebody like they're dumb, they're stupid. Take something from their opinion, because they think that way for a reason. It's not coming out the blue. It's not coming out the air. It's like
I'm making it.
It's a reason why. So you need to just try to understand.
It's funny because I feel like everybody can say like they always want a twin.
Yeah,
I know y'all done got it. Like y'all probably heard this y'all whole like everybody say that, but I don't know. I feel like it was 2 of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know. But you know what I'm saying? I love my siblings to death, man. For real. Like it be funny. I live through them at the same time. Like I got like my siblings are just. It's funny. Like we had just the funniest childhood. We goofy, all of us. Like my whole family goofy. But man, the way I see love for them is just me, just educating them, like, you know what I'm saying, like forewarning them, like, or just trying to just teach them. You
and it's from a big brother perspective.
Exactly. Trying to teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, like, and I don't know everything, but just basically trying to tell them, you know what I'm saying, like, just get them ready, geared for the real world. Like, I stay with my brother every day, just because, like, you know, I'm here, I'm living. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, he 19, and my sister, she's 16. Yeah, but she they both, like, my sister, she really like just this phenomenal young lady, like, you know what I'm saying. She hoops. She real nice out there, but she also she book smart. Like, she love the grind. She love the hustle. Like, she loves studying. She loves everything. Yeah, she love everything. She like this the real, just dope. You know what I'm saying, young lady. And my brother, he's this peculiar, like, dude. You know what I'm saying. He fly, like, he super fly. He confident. You know what I'm saying. Like, he, you know, he gonna let you know how he feels. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they both have a lot of room for growth, and that's the thing, you know what I'm saying.
As we all.
Exactly. Like,
that's what whenever we teach a Gemini Mood Swings, I all hear about growth. Once you meet a Gemini, God is trying to tell you what it's time to grow. Exactly.
Yeah, when you meet a Capricorn, though, you know what I'm saying, you know, you gotta get some knowledge or something, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. But, yeah, back to the topic, I just feel like with sibling love, as far as, like, just sharing as much knowledge as you can and nourishment, like, man, you really gotta care about your sibling, because it's like, if you care about your sibling, you ain't gonna let them go outside. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying.
Some people care about their friend more than their siblings. Like,
for sure.
You can't do that.
And
like,
that's crazy, but you know, it's taught though from the parents.
Exactly.
That's taught from the parents, because you know what I'm saying, like, being the oldest, you
slippery slope.
You know, being the oldest, man, we the oldest out of our siblings. You know what I'm saying. We at that age now where it's like, we don't really have that hands on like we had with our parents and stuff, like, well, you know, so like we used to have, you know what I'm saying, when we were coming up. But it's crazy, you know, being the oldest sibling, because I know y'all can relate to that, man. It's just funny, you know what I'm saying, because we, like I said, we in the real world, and they coming up in it, they preparing for it.
You got to prepare them, because if you don't prepare them, who else going to prepare them?
Exactly. Like, to me, I believe siblings should never fall out. There's no reason that a sibling should ever go be mad at each other where they can't talk for a week. Like, you should be able to talk to your brother, to your sister. Ain't no reason y'all should fall apart. Should nothing be that big and nothing that serious.
Because to me, like, it's a second opinion. Like, a lot of y'all not in relationships. That's why y'all here too. Because like, a lot of y'all, like, it's a second opinion. If you're not in a relationship, that's your sibling should be, it's a best friend that God gave you. Like, they don't judge you. They ain't finna call you slow, stupid. They might do it, but they just trying to help you grow. Like, as long as they're not saying it in a hurtful way. Like, as long as they're saying, like, come on, bro, that was kind of slow. Let's get better. Like, as long as they're saying like that. But, like, you should call your siblings like, hey, bro, what you think about this? I got an idea. Hey, you might call Brandon. What you think about this? Hey, I'm gonna talk to this girl. What should I wear? It's just like a concierge, like just a person to call, just like a friend. Like, that's what your siblings should be, a friend. Like, should be your best friend, because they right there all the time.
It should be that, man. But like, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's very, like, in today's world, it's very easy, like, to fall out with your family, man.
Exactly.
It's just, you know what I'm saying, with just social media and everything, like, a lot of people distracted, just not really knowing what's going on. And I'm guilty of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I was closer with my family, but you know, it just happens. Everybody in their own lane. But it's very easy, man, just to fall out with your family. And it's crazy, when we was younger, everybody was so close. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, once you get older, it's like everybody, like, kind of, you in your own life. Like, honestly, I feel like people really are, like, in different time zones almost. Like, they in this lane, you in this lane, they in this lane. And, like, sometimes the time will align, sometimes it won't. And, like, why it's not aligning, y'all, that same love should still be there. But, like, when it aligns, it should be even stronger. You guys should come together and just, like, that's when y'all on time zone, like, around Thanksgiving, the holiday season. Everybody looking for love. Everybody want a hug, because it's cold outside.
Exactly.
So, like, just be that hug for your brother, be the hug for your sister. Make sure you hug your brother, hug your sister. Like, dap them up, do something, give them a call. Like, after this episode, make sure you watch the whole episode. Make sure you give them a call. Call your brother, your sibling. Call, like, you know, tell them you love them, all right?
Yeah.
All right, and
from a parent, what you did?
All right, from a parent's perspective, I feel like me, I used to work at Hybrid Lobby, and, like, working at Hybrid Lobby, I was very observant. I didn't waste my time. Like, I used to study people, and, like, I noticed, like, when people used to come in with their kids, no matter if their child was like 2 years old, 5 years old, a teenager with their parents. A lot of times the teenager was a carbon copy of their parents. Like if I seen like a older lady who like loves to read books, she wearing like a long skirt, she got like these type of clothes on. I'm gonna say her daughter dressed the same way. Most likely because she buy her daughter clothes. Her daughter probably can't afford her own clothes, but it's like she might want to be like her mama too though. She might feel like her mama's a superhero. She might like feel like her mama is cool, so whatever her mama wearing,
mama really be putting it.
Yeah, she might feel like her mama putting it on. So it's like, hey, they're what they like. They're what they like. You can't really judge nobody. So it's like, I feel like parents, even though they should understand that their child is a carbon copy, so they go mimic and do whatever you do. Like everybody knows hypertension. If you got hypertension, your child got a higher chance of having hypertension. So if you cuss a lot, your child got a chance to cuss a lot. So don't get mad at your child for going to school and cussing, and you cussing at the house, you watching stuff on TV. I understand your child should know his place, but like you should know that that's your child, and you should know your child is impressionable at a young age. And so it's like you should take that time like to separate your child from like things that you don't want your child to be involved with. Like if you don't want your child to be in the gang, you don't want your child to go to a bad school, you don't want your child to be dumb, you have to take the steps, make the sacrifices to put your child in a better situation so they can make better friends, so they won't have to be in the gang, so they can make good grades, go to a school where their teachers care about them. Not saying that like schools in the hoods, like the teachers don't care about them, but it's like it's a better chance that this person is happier with life if they teach at a better school, in a better school district. Like they might be married, and her husband might just make her day every day, so she might make your child's day every day. So small things like that, like the neighborhood you pick to live in, like make sure you pick a neighborhood that's full of kids so your child can have people to play with, stuff like that. Like as a parent, you should understand, you should take steps and sacrifice for your child. Like even though like you might not want to make a sacrifice, I mean your child will be here 18 years after, like your child didn't ask to be here, but you don't want to make a sacrifice for your child, and your child didn't ask to be here, so your child got to suffer because you want to suffer. That ain't cool. Like if you have a child, you should step up and understand that. Let me take care of this child. Let me water this seed so it can grow and be a beautiful person. Because a lot of people like not watering their seed these days. A lot of people not taking care of their children. That's why you got people here watching us, because like the world 2020 and 2021 is horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. But what I say is, as far as like from a parent perspective, and just, you know what I'm saying, as far as like love, like I will say this, like, you know what I'm saying, my parents have never really been vocal about that, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the love thing. And it's not, like I said, we like the goofiest like family, like, you know what I'm saying, we really love being around each other. So it's nothing like that. It's just my dad always said this, he shows love. You know what I'm saying? And like I, you know what I'm saying, that's dope. That's enough for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like. And
it's good that you understand that's how he show love. Like, that's how he show love.
And so, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, like, I'm learning, like, right now where I'm at in life is, I'm teaching my parents lessons, man. Like, when I grow up, as we're growing up, me and my siblings and stuff, like, we're teaching them lessons. Because that's steady learning, just how we learn it, too.
Exactly. You got to understand it. Like,
so it's like, you know what I'm saying, it gets to a point where parents have to, you know what I'm saying, understand their parent that they was, just like, you know what I'm saying, your child is growing up now, you know what I'm saying, so it's like they need to be, and a lot of times like parents will sugarcoat stuff like that, you know, do different stuff, but it's like in the world, where the world is headed, it's like you need to be as 100 as you can be with your kids. Like they need to know what's going on, because it's like it's like grown people, like, you know, some people that we're around every day they're not knowledgeable about what's going on. Like you know what I'm saying, where social media is like the biggest thing right now. Like you don't have no news apps on your phone, you know, so you're not checking the weather in the morning, like just different. That's things that my mama did, like every morning, like she let me know it's gonna be cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Put a jacket on, like, make sure you, like, I ain't even had to check the weather, but, you know, when I moved out and everything, it got to the point where I'm checking the weather, you know. There's different things that my parents are still, like, you know, different things.
Exactly. I believe that kids and children take a lot from their parents. Like, they pick up a lot of habits that their parents do. And I believe that parents should lay out good habits for their kids, like brush your teeth at night, brush your teeth in the morning, flossing, make sure you put on lotion.
Hygiene.
Yeah, like, because a lot of people don't know that you should put lotion on in the morning, take a shower in the morning and at nighttime. A lot of people don't know you should brush your teeth 3 times a day. Make sure you floss in the morning and at night, mainly after you eat. A lot of people don't know these things.
It's because their parents didn't instill in them. Like,
did y'all remember like you used to come in there like when y'all was young? It's like she almost like you about to throw up. She, you know what I'm saying? She trying, she all back here like my mama used to be rough, man. Y'all mama ain't never do that. Come up in there when y'all like she just brushing your teeth real hard, you know, like just like why you so aggressive, like.
See, like your mother, like she instilled like dental hygiene, like
yeah, she worked at the dentist.
Exactly, it's a reason for everything. She ain't doing this for no reason. Like, she done seen some kids with some messed up teeth.
Kids, adults, everybody.
Exactly. See, like one thing my grandmother instilled in me was like she used to cut me in Vaseline. Like she used to come in here butt naked. My grandma butt naked, titties just there, or I'm butt naked, just putting lotion, Vaseline all over my body. Like at a young age, it's like since a newborn, that's all I knew. Like I'm 7 years old. My grandma coming here naked, I'm naked, just still putting Vaseline on me because she understand like your skin is the biggest organ on your body. Take care of it, like make sure you look good, make sure you smell good, because a lot of people ain't out here not smelling good, they're not looking good, and y'all know, y'all done seen.
Yeah, and I also believe that kids don't judge your parents, okay? Because parents, they learn it just like you are learning. You can't judge them for what they do or their past because they were blind and now they see.
Exactly.
You can't judge nobody. Ain't nobody better than anybody. We all on the even level playing field.
Cause you gotta understand, like your parent is a person just like you, a person. Like they made hopefully they made the best out of the situation that they had for you, and like you have to understand that just don't be so judgmental on your parents, because parents, they people too, they go through things. Like you may be in middle school, high school, you think you got a boyfriend, girlfriend. Your parent might got a husband, like and they grown, they got a boyfriend, so it's like they got stuff going on in their life too. Like parents that got cycles going on. Like people, like young men, you gotta understand your mama emotional. Like just take time. Like it's cool. Just like don't be trying to talk back. Like kids, it's real for kids too, and like young adults. Like with your parents, don't be disrespectful. Like understand, like your parents going through stuff too. Like if something don't make sense, just like say they might be saying it for a reason. Hopefully it's for the best, and just go along with it sometimes. Because it's like they'll save an argument. They may save a relationship with your parent, because that may be a problem. So it's like, hey, don't take parents for granted.
Exactly, and parents don't take kids for granted too.
Exactly. All right. You got anything else to say, Tariq?
Oh man, it's dope, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be doing this a lot more often, man. Subscribe, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man. Give us feedback too. Like, let us know what y'all want to talk about.
Make sure you comment your 3 things you need out of a relationship with your parents, with your siblings, and like relationship with husband, wife, boyfriend, and girlfriend. Please make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Please.
All right.
So.
Thank you, guys. And